Don't worry.
Yeah, I've got this all under control. Okay. After Bayonetta got a PC port in 2017, Vanquish appeared 1 month later. I honestly thought the game looked like a generic sci-fi shooter, but I decided to give it a try anyway. I watched some gameplay and I wanted to know why the game has a cult following. Interestingly enough, Shinji Mikami, who's known for Resident Evil, was involved in the development along with Platinum Games. I enjoy RE games from Mikami, though I haven't played too many of Platinum Games' titles. But from Metal Gear Rising, Bayonetta, and Nier Automata alone, I'm in love. And so I played through the tutorial, jumped into the game, and... oh, wow. What is happening? The game itself plays like a typical cover-based shooter. What gives Vanquish its distinct style is the AR suit that the main character wears. It enables you to rocket slide and slow down time with its AR mode, allowing you to dodge enemies and strategize your attacks. Also, it makes you look and feel really cool. The downside to this is the suit overheats very quickly if you don't keep an eye on how much energy drains on the bar. I admit that I was pretty bad during the first hour or two with the game, and it's all because I couldn't manage the suit's gauge well. I kept getting shot at, which triggered the suit's auto AR mode, putting me in an endless cycle of rolling into cover in slow-mo, waiting for my suit to cool down, and getting shot at again. But when I finally started to get good, sort of, I saw Vanquish in its full glory. It was thrilling to experiment on the different ways that you could attack enemies with the game's main mechanics. You could easily take out hordes of enemies by throwing a grenade, slowing down time, and shooting it in mid-air. The same can be done with incoming rockets, or you can simply slide and dodge away. Boss battles are also made all the more fun when you're zooming around, shooting at their different weak spots. Even the QTEs have some really flashy cutscenes to watch if you perform them correctly. You never really run out of ammo because a decent amount of weapons are available in boxes around each stage. You can also revive your AI teammates for some reason. I don't remember them that much because they're mostly in the background, shooting at enemies like stormtroopers. But hey, at least they give you weapons if you choose to save them. Melee attacks are powerful and awesome, but the downside is your suit instantly overheats, so it's more of a last resort type of thing, really. As for the plot, it's just as hectic as the gameplay. The intro cutscene shows the antagonist Zaitsev blasting San Francisco with an energy ray from space. He threatens the American government to surrender or to watch him do the same thing to New York. This leads to the President of the United States sending an army of Marines to deal with the situation, led by Lieutenant Colonel Robert Burns and accompanied by DARPA soldier Sam Gideon. It all plays out like a B action movie, full of cheesy moments that are sprinkled with Japanese anime tropes. Flashy cutscenes aside, I enjoyed watching Sam and Burns trying to one-up each other throughout the game. The dialogue is just pure perfection. Since the gameplay and the story are pretty straightforward, your main goal is to fight your way from one area to the other. The only breathing room you'll get is in between the beginning and end of each act in a mission, with brief intercom conversations and cutscenes. Your performance is also scored at the end of each section, but I personally didn't pay attention to those. One of the only things that bothered me about the game is the level design, as you'll often bump into invisible walls and obstructions. Some of the mechs and environments still look cool though, but nothing much stands out from the concrete and metal in the game. Though bearing in mind that this is originally a 2010 game, it's only natural for certain things to feel dated. Overall, I spent about 6 hours on the story with a bit more on replaying missions and checking out the challenges. Well, Challenge 1 specifically. I died barely 3 minutes into my attempt, but I think the challenges are a good way to improve your skills instead of replaying the main missions. I found the story ending a bit underwhelming. Things ended on a cliffhanger and it seemed to be hinting on a sequel that may or may never be released. A quick search online shows that there's rumors about the sequel in development as an Xbox One exclusive, but who knows? For now, Vanquish is a fun game as it is. So let me know what you all thought about the video. I'm really curious if Vanquish actually ends up with a sequel because it's been nearly a decade. I think it would be cool if the rumors turn out to be true though. Anyway, I hope I'll see you guys next time.
Watch it, buddy!